Good morning, one and all. Respected Chief Guest, Chief Executive Officer, Kerala Startup Mission, Mr. Anoop Ambika. The guest of honor, the Managing Partner, Resitech Electricals and Woman Entrepreneur, Ms. Lekha Balachandran. Chairman of SCMS Group of Educational Institutions, Dr. GPC Nair, and Vice Chairman of SCMS Group, Professor Pramod P. Thevenur in their absence. Group Director and Registrar, Dr. Radha Thevenur. Group Directors, Dr. Indu Nair and Dr. Baiju Radhakrishnan. Principal of SSTM, Dr. G. Shashikumar. Faculty members, the graduating students and their parents. It gives us immense pleasure to welcome you all to the 31st annual convocation of SCMS Cochin School of Business.
The convocation day is, after all, a much-awaited day of any student's life as it returns the effort of their academic endeavor. It is steeped with a sense of achievement and fulfillment. And most importantly, it makes them work harder to build a successful career ahead. It's a proud moment for all of us to invite the graduating 31st batch of PGDM to their convocation ceremony. Now, let's invoke the blessings of the Almighty. I would like to invite the students of PGDM 32 for the prayer song.
सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्.
It is time to formally begin our program, and I would like to invite the Group Director and Registrar of SCMS Group, Professor Dr. Radha Thevenur, to officially declare the 31st convocation open.
I declare the 31st annual convocation open.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request Dr. Indu Nair, Group Director of SCMS Group of Educational Institution, to welcome the gathering.
Respected Chairman, SCMS Group of Educational Institutions, Dr. GPC Nair, Chief Guest, Mr. Anoop Ambika, Guest of Honor, Ms. Lekha Balachandran, Vice Chairman, Professor Pramod P. Thevenur, Registrar and Group Director, Dr. Radha Thevenur, Group Director, Dr. Baiju Radhakrishnan, Dr. G. Shashikumar, Principal SSTM, Professor Philomena P. George, Dean Accreditations, Professor K.J. Paulos, esteemed Professor SCMS Cochin, other esteemed faculty members, students of PGDM Batch 31, and their parents, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the 31st annual convocation of the Postgraduate Diploma in Management PGDM at SCMS Cochin School of Business. Today marks a significant milestone in the journey of our graduates as they step into a new phase of their lives, armed with knowledge, skills, and experiences garnered during this time at SCMS. Management education goes beyond the realm of traditional academia. It equips individuals with the knowledge, skill, and mindset necessary to navigate the complexities of today's dynamic business landscape. Through rigorous coursework, practical experience, and experiential learning opportunities, our graduates have acquired a holistic understanding of various facets of management, from strategic planning to organizational behavior, from financial analysis to marketing strategies. At SCMS Cochin School of Business, we believe in fostering not only academic excellence, but also holistic development. Our management education model emphasizes the importance of ethical leadership, social responsibility, and sustainable practices. Our graduates emerge not only as proficient managers, but also as compassionate leaders who are committed to making a positive impact on society. In today's rapidly evolving world, the need for effective management and leadership has never been more critical. As our graduates step into the corporate arena, they carry with them the principle of innovation, adaptability, and resilience instilled during their time at SCMS. They are equipped to tackle the challenges of future heads-on, driving organizational growth and fostering a culture of continuous improvement. To the graduating class of 2024, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. Your dedication, passion, and commitment have brought you to this moment of triumph. As you embark on your professional endeavors, remember the lessons learned within these walls and carry forward the values of integrity, innovation, and excellence. Today, we are honored to have with us esteemed individuals whose presence adds significance to this occasion. I extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Anoop Ambika, CEO, Startup Mission Kerala, a social entrepreneur, organizer, and a technology enthusiast, whose insights and wisdom will undoubtedly inspire our graduates as they set out to mark into the corporate world. Welcome, sir. I extend a warm welcome to our guest of honor, Ms. Lekha Balachandran. Lekha Balachandran, the visionary behind Rasitech, a pioneering force in heavy electrical equipment manufacturing. She stands out prominently among industrial leaders, a formidable woman entrepreneur, a friend and advisor of SCMS Group, whose presence is a testament to her dedication to the field of education and to build her leadership qualities among the students. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome to 31st Annual Convocation of PGDM Program. As a formality, I would like to extend a formal welcome to Vice Chairman, Registrar, and Group Directors, apart from all other faculty members, as students and their parents. Together, let us celebrate the achievements of our graduates and look forward to the limitless possibilities that lie ahead of them. May this convocation serve as a reminder of the transformative power of education and the boundless potential that resides within each of us. Once again, welcome to 31st Annual Convocation of Postgraduate Program in Management at SCMS Cochin School of Business. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we move on to the presentation of students of Batch 31. I request Dr. Baiju Radhakrishnan, Group Director of SCMS Group, to deliver the presentation.
Respected Chairman of the SCMS Group, Dr. G.P. Nair, sir, Chief Guest of today's convocation ceremony, Chief Executive Officer of Kerala Startup Mission, Mr. Anoop Ambika, Guest of Honor of this function, Managing Partner of Rasitech Electricals, Mrs. Lekha Balachandran, Vice Chairman of SCMS Group, Professor Pramod P. Tevenur, Group Director and Registrar, Dr. Radha Tevenur, Group Director of SCMS, Dr. Indu Nair, Group Deputy Director, Mr. Pradeep Nair, Director Academic Compliances, Dr. Philomena P. George, Principal SSTM, Dr. G. Shashikumar, esteemed Professor K.J. Paulos, heads of other institutions of SCMS, heads of various departments, my faculty colleagues of PGDM and MBA department, staff members, graduating PGDM Batch 31 students, parents, guardians, friends, and other distinguished guests, a very good morning. Today marks a momentous occasion as we gather here to celebrate the culmination of 2 years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance by each one of you, the class of 2024. Let me present before you a brief report of the academic and related activities of PGDM Batch 31. Due to time constraints and a concern about elaboration, I chose only to present a gist of activities held during the academic year 22-24. SCMS Cochin School of Business, as you all are aware, belongs to the Premier League of Management Schools in our country. Instituted in 1992 as the first business school offering PGDM program in the state of Kerala, and one of the first in South India by a legendary and principle-centered leadership. With evolutionary ideas, visionary plans, pioneering efforts, and perseverance at the time of adversities, SCMS could emerge as one of front-runners and a highly admired higher education institution for business management. Established by the legendary higher education visionary of Kerala, Dr. G.P.C. Nair sir, who belongs to the class of people who have taken destiny head-on in universalizing management education with an indomitable spirit and unfailing enthusiasm. SCMS Cochin School of Business continued to excel, maintaining its academic tempo during the study period of this batch of students, Batch 31 also. The formal commencement of the academic year 2022 of the PGDM Batch 31 was done on 1st August 2022 with Mr. Vivek Govind, Senior Partner of Varma & Varma Chartered Accountants, inaugurating the academic activities in the presence of Mr. Somi K. Cheruvatur, Vice President of Popular Vehicles and Services Limited, following by the induction and orientation for the batch. A host of well-planned and structured core scholastic activities aimed at the personal development and corporate grooming of the batch were undertaken during the 2 years to equip the students and make them executive material and industry ready. All these programs were in addition to the regular academic activities. With a view to handhold and lead the students into a professional managerial world, a buddy-like system called mentoring that used to be one of the hallmarks of PGDM program was started. All the students were attached to faculty mentors right from the beginning, and there is a regular purpose-based interaction between them on a weekly basis with regard to curricular and co-curricular activities throughout the period of their study. Integrated managerial learning program has been one of the major highlights of PGDM program for many years, and every alumni who have taken up employment with organizations during the past so many years come back with the feedback that it was a main factor that helped them improve a lot as a potential job seekers and fetching a job and career for them. It was conducted as a weekly affair for Batch 31 also. The co-curricular activities, especially the business quotient, BISQ, was conducted with a view to equipping the students with knowledge on business environment and to keep them abreast of the day-to-day events happening in the business world, where students were required to read and comprehend news items of the Business Standard newspapers, Business Standard and other newspapers on a daily basis, and needed to make a presentation of the gist of the readings during the evaluation sessions. With a view to bring the industry environment to classrooms and to make industry learning of students meaningful, senior managers, executives, CEOs, and entrepreneurs were brought to the campus throughout the period of the study. A special mentoring cum coaching with a view to improve the language and communication skills of the students, enrich and excel in English, was conducted for this batch also. The week-long personality development program was conducted during the term 1 and culminated in term 4 with the placement training for the students. A 3-day outbound training that is given as a practical team building and leadership training was undertaken at the Calypso Adventures, Munnar, during the first year. Students were given exposure to the field of research by participating in various studies with socio-economic relevance outside the campus as well. Students undertook 3-month-long internship project in companies in various locations nationwide. Faculty guides undertook visit to all these companies as part of the midterm project evaluations. The capstone business simulation course, the applied strategic management course, was conducted for this batch in term 6. All the students successfully completed the simulation course. Regular industry visits were undertaken as part of various courses. Eminent academicians and industrialists engaged special sessions on various themes for this batch of students. And for the regular academic courses, many corporate senior leaders offered various courses, making learning truly practice-oriented. PGDM senior alumni members engaged sessions for the students on various topics as part of the Alumni Homecoming Series talks. The Kerala Management Association student chapter was active on campus this academic year also. Students attended various programs organized on campus and outside regularly. They included evening lectures, talks, and presentations by CEOs and corporate heads, panel discussions, and the KMA Annual National Management Convention. Students' clubs of this batch have been very active throughout the program. The Marketing Grid organized weekly programs that included presentations on different marketing topics, market updates, case study analysis, role plays, and etc. Also, the Marketing Grid brought out its newsletter, Quintessence. The Finance Forum organized various talks, debates, finance games, and stock simulation on finance-related topics. They also brought out regularly the forum newsletter, FNSA. The HR Forum, Humane, and the Center Forum, Chips and Nuts, also organized regular programs for the students. The different departments of PGDM organized several seminars, webinars, and workshops on various themes, and the students had a great learning attending all these programs. With a vision to promote innovation and entrepreneurship among the students of this batch, SCMS Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Center, an initiative by the Startup Mission, and Institutions Innovation Council, IIC, a Ministry of HRD Government of India initiative, hosted a series of activities during the last 2 years. The student coordinators and faculty nodal officers attended various IEDC summits, MDPs, and FDPs. Special attention was given to all the students of Batch 31 to see that they are provided with a personal facelift that helped them in sprucing up their all-round persona and overall personal makeover and executive grooming. The Campus to Corporate Executive Grooming Program, the dining etiquette training, was conducted for this batch also at the Marriott by Courtyard at Kochi Airport. A series of placement preparation trainings also were conducted for the batch. The 2024 edition of the SCMS Shikhar, the Management Fest, was conducted with much enthusiasm and fanfare. Participants from various business schools in South India participated in multiple events. Swara, the Women's Forum of SCMS Cochin School of Business, organized regular programs during this period. True to the reputation as a business school with a genuine responsibility to the community, SCMS Cochin School of Business had undertaken a host of socially responsible activities, including the social outreach programs, Parivartana and Lekha, during this academic period, and this batch of students played an active role in all of them. The Media Relations Club, the student-driven social media arm of the school, has been very active and vibrant in this batch also, in capturing, documenting, and disseminating every bit of events pertaining to the student life in the campus. Campus has always been lit up and active with regular cultural, literal, and other socially engaging activities. Celebrations on all festivities, cultural fest, sports day, and director's fireside, the farewell function, all were conducted with traditional gaiety and enthusiasm. Students of Batch 31 participated in the Management Fest organized by various business schools in the state and nationally and won prizes. 8 students of this batch, along with their faculty guides, made research presentations at the Social Science Research Colloquium 2024. All these research papers were published in the conference proceedings. Faculty members of the department involved actively in publishing research articles in national and international journals, books, chapters in books, conducted and attended various training programs, seminars, workshops, and FDPs. They were also resource persons for the various MDPs organized by the school. The Social Science Research Colloquium, SSRC, Edition 6, 23-24, the annual research conference of the SCMS Cochin School of Business was conducted. Research papers on different tracks on management were presented by the research scholars from various business schools. This batch has a commendable pass percentage of 95.34%. The efforts put in by the department, the faculty mentors, and the fresh impetus provided by the Vice Chairman himself resulted in grace placements this year also. 33 companies that had hired our students this time includes Aditya Birla Capital, Asian Paints, Axis Mutual Fund, Colgate Palmolive, Deloitte, HDFC, ICICI, Federal Bank, South Indian Bank, ITC, KPMG, Ramco Cements, Tata Consumer Products, and Wipro. Our school has been accredited by the National Board of Accreditation (NBA) for the Cycle 4 period as well. The institution has also been accredited internationally for the second time by the Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs, ACBSP, USA. SCMS Cochin School of Business has been consistently ranked as one among the top 50 business schools among all the business schools in India in the rankings brought by ranking magazines, rating magazines, including the Business Today, the Business World, the Week, the Outlook, CSR, GHRDC, Fortune India, and Career 360 Degrees. What we assured was a profession for the students. What we ensured was a career for the students, and above all, what we offered was a future for the students. Today, on this day of convocation, I, on behalf of the management team, along with all my faculty team members, feel proud, extremely delighted, and enchanted for keeping up our promise. To the graduates, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. You have overcome numerous challenges, navigated through uncertainties, and displayed resilience in the face of adversity. Today, you stand on the threshold of a new chapter in your lives, armed with knowledge, skills, and experience that will shape your future endeavors. Congratulations once again, and may your future be filled with success, fulfillment, and endless possibilities. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The most awaited moment has arrived. It's time to recognize the hard work put in by each of you for the past 2 years. We now move on to the award of diploma of Batch 31. I request Mr. Anoop Ambika, Chief Executive Officer, Kerala Star Division, to give away the diploma award. I also request.
Ma'am, I have the honor to present before you the candidates for the postgraduate diploma in management on their having successfully completed the necessary requirements, and pray that they may be awarded the postgraduate diploma in management.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a registrar and group director of SCMS Cochin School of Business, and in recognition of your having successfully completed the necessary requirements, I confer on you the postgraduate diploma in management and charge you that in thought, words, and action, you show yourselves worthy of it.
I request Mr. Anoop Ambika, Chief Executive Officer, Kerala Star Division, to give away the diploma award. I also request Dr. Balachandran, Group Director of SCMS Group of Educational Institutions, to announce the names of the students in the CGPA order.
Mr. Devaprasad K. Rajan. I think this is the list. I'm sorry. Ms. Krishna Priya Pri. Grishma NG. Jyotika Chandran. Grishma NG. Unnimaya NG. Sridevi Vinod Varya. Unnikutan S. Sweta S. Menon. Srilekha Srikumar. Archana Mohan. T.R. Tejas. Shahjahan C. Ashwati K. Basil Thomas. Sajin Chris Anthony. Ankita Babu. Rohit S. Aramal AJ. Ardra Anil, Malavika S. Karta, Shalu Krishna, P. Arun Ramankutti, Ardra Menon L, P. Shivaramakrishnan, Anina Kuriachin, Atul Thomas Tommy, Rehan K. Raghu, Alan Varghese Thomas, Diana Matthew, Sri Ranjana S.G., Ignatius Raju, Chris Jacob Suresh, Stephen Sajiman, Anantu CM, Arjun Suresh, Divya Prasad K. Rajan, Trishal Satyan, and Nohin Varghese Jacob.
Winner is one who strives hard, beats seconds, and foresees the future. Without sparing time, let's announce the scholastic medals of the years 2023-24. I request the Group Director and Registrar, Dr. Radha Tevanur, to award the Chairman's Gold Medal winner. I also request Dr. Baiju Radhakrishnan, Group Director, SCMS Group of Educational Institutions, to announce the winner.
The Chairman's Gold Medal for the best students in academics for PGDM Batch 31 goes to Ms. Krishna Priya Pri with a CGPA score of 3.367. The best outgoing student of PGDM Batch 31 for overall performance goes to Ms. Kirti Pillai.
Next, I once again welcome Dr. Baiju Radhakrishnan, Group Director, SCMS Group of Educational Institutions, to administer the oath to the graduates.
All passing out students are requested to stand up. Raise the right arm up to the shoulder height, palm facing front, and repeat the oath after me, giving yourself the name after I read I. Okay? I solemnly pledge that I shall always display professional integrity of highest order in my career and abide by the moral and ethical values long associated with the profession. I shall always be guided by high sense of professionalism, discipline, and loyalty in whatever I do and in whichever organization I serve. I shall always keep the interests of my country and my organization uppermost in my mind in whatever I do in true SCMS spirit, training and tradition. Jai Hind. Now please turn the tassel on your cap from left to right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, we move on to the convocation address. We have the Chief Executive Officer, Kerala Star Mission, Mr. Anoop as the chief guest for the day. Mr. Anoop is a serial entrepreneur, organizer, and a technology enthusiast. He is a co-founder of several technology startups and currently serves as the Chief Executive Officer of Kerala Star Mission. A graduate in computer science and engineering from TKM College of Engineering, University of Kerala, Mr. Anoop worked with multinationals like GE, NEC, Lucent, and Notal in various managerial capacities before starting Kiara. When working with GE, he was also instrumental with the ISO and Six Sigma quality initiatives that were being undertaken by the company in the late 90s. He underwent his management education in FW Olin Graduate School of Management at Balachandran, Massachusetts. He is also a postgraduate in computational biology and bioinformatics from University of Kerala. I request Mr. Anoop to address the gathering.
Honorable dignitaries, on and off the dais. I kind of feel odd because this is the first time that I'm wearing this convocation suit, if I may say so. First time in my life. My father is a diploma holder. He went to the Polytechnic and did his diploma in civil engineering. So he never had this convocation ceremony, but he had a few cousins who did a BA in English and BSc in physics. And whenever I go to their house, I would see these pictures on the wall, and I always wanted to have a picture taken of mine one of these days, but never happened. By the time I became an engineer, there was no such ceremony. I wonder why. But I'm very glad and proud that I'm here today, talking to a bunch of graduates on their convocation ceremony, and I feel very blessed to be here today. First of all, congratulations to all of you who have gotten your diploma today. May you all do very well in your life and your careers. I see a lot of positive things here today. So when I was looking at the stage, and I see that ladies outnumber the men. That's it's a thing that we struggle to do at the startup mission. I often get complaints that whenever you have a program, it's always male-oriented. And girls keep telling me that why are you not doing it? So it's a very good tradition. And when I look at the group who is passing out today also, there is, I don't know, it's more than 50% women? Is it? Yeah. So that is a welcome change that is happening to the society as a whole when I look at it. As an entrepreneur, I can vouch that females are better managers than men. They can multitask. I personally think that they're wired to multitask. My mother would do all the household work, take care of the kids, and still would time find to gossip with the neighbors. All done, parallelly, multi-threading. But jokes apart, I think there is a genetic wiring or a makeup wherein women are, multitaskers. And they are definitely better managers from my experience as an entrepreneur. But I was driving this way and I was just thinking, what do I talk to these managers today? What am I going to tell them? I'm not going to come here and tell about Startup Mission, what is Startup Mission, what are the grants that you get and all that stuff. So then I thought I'll talk about something that I saw yesterday. Yesterday, I'm from a village closer to Pandalam, which, I mean, I don't know if many of you know, it's on the MC Road. It's a village called Perumbaligal. And I was there attending a wedding yesterday, and I was looking at the participation of the wedding. And I am closing in on 50, and I was one of the youngest ones in that group who attended the wedding. I mean, of course, the bride and groom is there, but the larger crowd is generally in their 60s or 70s, right? So there is a large, trend among the students about going abroad and settling down abroad. And I'm pretty certain that if I ask many of you guys, what would you like to do with your life? Nobody will say it out open, loud, but ultimately everybody wants to go abroad. And, not everybody, but a lot of people, parents want to do that. And why are we doing that? Why do we have this urge to go to Australia or a New Zealand or a US and settle down in a country where there is a lot of uncertainties? If you look around the world, everywhere nationalism is on the rise. And nationalism in a very, I would say, I wouldn't use the word fanatic, but I think people are increasingly becoming protective about their cultures. Before, it used to be the war of economic philosophy. So you had the capitalism, you had the communism. I'm sure you have learned economics as part of your course, and different economic philosophies about how wealth should be created and distributed. At some point of time, I think people have realized that the communist theory of economics does not work much. So world is slowly moving towards a capitalism or a socialist capitalism, where wealth is being equally distributed among people. You need to create wealth. Everybody agrees on that. You need entrepreneurship. You need companies, private investors to come and invest money. All that stuff, I think, world is generally accepted. But I think what has happened lately in US largely, with the Trump administration coming into the foray, and some of the European countries where right-wing extremists are taking power, everybody wants to protect their country and its resources. This is my country. Why are you coming here and taking my jobs or taking my money or taking my resources? And that is shaping up as a trend across the world, and that is when we are yearning to go abroad, right? We all want to go abroad without seriously thinking about what are the consequences that it will have on your life. So I keep telling people that don't go abroad. Please be here. And people keep telling me back that, yeah. When you were 20s, you could go abroad. You could do everything, whatever you wanted to do. And now you're coming back and telling us not to go abroad. How is that possible? But I have one advice, and I keep telling people that why do people go abroad? What is it that makes you want to go to a US or a UK or a Dubai? And I would, in an ideal scenario, I would have asked this question to the people and go for a question-answer session, but today is not an occasion to do that. But I'll just tell you what I found, and that is why I started with gender equality. People say that Kerala is a patriarchal society. In spite of all the matriarchal system that we used to have, people still say that it is a patriarchal society, right? Women are treated not equally. Gender equality is something people always cite. Girls always cite, saying that if you go to US, we have a better equality at workplace, better equality in family, and things like that. There's also these other questions of you have beautiful infrastructure, nice roads, good environment, no pollution, good cars, a lot of money, everybody says. So there are these elements which make the parents as well as the students to want to go abroad. And lately, I would add one more reason to that, which is Instagram. So your friend goes to Canada and then playing in the snow, oh, how nice, and put some Malayalam songs and everything about manya and all that stuff. And suddenly you also want to go to Canada and play with the snow and put that Instagram reels. So there is the peer pressure that is happening. And then what is happening in villages like what I talked about is that people who are in their +2 as they complete will go to their parents. This happens. I'm sure it happens among you guys also. Go to their parents and say that, Acha, please just get me these 30 lakhs or 50 lakhs somehow. And then don't worry about me. Don't worry about my marriage. Don't worry about my life. I'll somehow make it happen. And parents are actually, if you go to the Kottayam, Pathanamthitta area, there are 2 hoardings that you will see. One is study in Germany, study in Spain, go to Canada, etc., etc. And the other one is plots for sale. Right? So parents actually sell their land. They get that 20 or 30 lakhs out of the assets that they have created, send their kids abroad in good faith that they will go there and make their life. But as a government agency, we are not running away from the responsibility of providing you with a good quality of life. So let me tell you, as graduates, I would like to tell you that do not go abroad, at least for the next 5 years, right? Because India is a market that is emerging. Everybody is looking at India, everybody is coming to India because India is going to be the next market. What do we currently do? We actually bring everything that the Westerners produce and sell it in India, or we consume. You look at what you consume around you. I don't know if this is made in India. I don't know if this is made in India. I don't know if the Netflix or the Googles or the OpenAPI, the ChatGPT is made in India. It is not. None of it is. So there is this immense opportunity for us to together make something for India, consumed by India, which is going to be the next economic structure of the world, right? It is going to happen for sure. So in the next 10 to 20 years, the larger markets are going to be in India and China, where the population is. There is a heavy population deflation happening across the country, across the world, sorry. In Europe it is happening, in US it is happening. People are not getting married. They're living together and they don't want to have kids. Nobody wants to go through, and that trend is slowly shaping up here also, I think. When I ask my daughter, who's in 12th standard, or some talk about marriage, she says that absolutely not. I don't want to get married. That is the kind of, mentality that is being shaped up in the next generation, not probably your generation, but the next generation. So the population deflation is happening across the globe. And we need to actually have our people stay back in our country. Otherwise, what is going to happen is Kerala will be a geriatric capital, like what I talked about just now. You go to a marriage, you will only see 50 plus or 60 plus year olds in that marriage. That is a major societal problem that we are going to have in the future. And you, as the citizens of this country, would feel really bad sitting at the other side of the world, not being able to participate in the mainstream of that country or this country. And believe me, when you become 30, this will all matter about how much contribution am I giving back to the society. How am I putting my education to use? This will become a major problem for you. I call it the 30-year itch. After 7-8 years of work, when your finances are okay, then you're suddenly starting to get this itch that what am I doing with my life? And that is when you realize that, oh, you know what, I'm not able to contribute much to the society in the US or the Europe. If I were in India, I would have been able to do a better job. But by that time, you would be in the chakkar of, I've already married, I've got credits, I've bought a house, bought a car, and then you'd never be able to come back. That is a chakkar that you will get into. But at the same time, can I ask you to stay away from all the goodness of life, which is like, do you need good cars? Do you need good roads? Do you need good environment? Yes, yes. So that is what we should work towards. Don't go to America. Let's make Kerala America. Yeah, very easy to say, difficult to do, right? But it's possible. It's possible, and that is why I'm very excited about my job in Kerala Startup Mission, frankly speaking. It is possible through entrepreneurship. I want what I want to tell you, and I'll probably stop with this sentence, what I want to tell you is learn to take risks. Kerala, the biggest problem, as I see it, is that not parents, not kids, not teachers are training people to take risks. There is nothing wrong in taking a risk. We all have that poem, is it William Wordsworth or The Road Less Taken? Robert Frost, yeah. Robert Frost's poem about the road less taken, not taken, yes. And we are all about, the road that is already taken and we want to follow, First it was engineering and medicine, now it is management, then there will be other courses, and everybody wants to follow that path. No. As managers, you will be asked to take risks in your career. So you better embrace that risk. And when you embrace that risk, new things are going to open up. And believe me, whether you will become success or failure, there will be a lot of learning that you could take out of that particular engagement, what I call as risk. And one of the way by which you can take risk is to embrace entrepreneurship, because there is a lot of, unknowns. I actually went and learned astrology before I actually started a company, because I had no idea what is there in store for me. So I thought if I can find out, that will be nice, right? So that sort of uncertainties exist when you embrace entrepreneurship. But going forward, a lot of your jobs, whether it be accounting, I can even talk about drivers, right? If autonomous vehicles become a reality, then drivers are going to lose their jobs. If AI becomes a reality, then accounting is going to go away because it's mundane jobs. Writing is going to go away. A lot of journalists are going to lose their jobs. Writers are going to lose their jobs. Script writers, movie making, all those things are going to be transformed with the advent of AI. And you have used ChatGPT, so you know how it looks like. How easy it is to generate a picture, generate an article, etc., etc. So you have to think differently in the next 10 years, because there is a lot of disruption that is going to happen. There is a lot of nationalism that is going to happen. So do not count on going to a foreign country and making your life comfortable. That is also going to get majorly disrupted in the way to come. So think about how do you embrace risks? How do you continuously evolve by learning? Your learning doesn't stop today. You have to keep on learning because things are changing. And also, be not afraid about failures. Somewhere or the other, it is bound to happen, right? You'll fail in one thing or the other. You'll become successful in a lot of things, but failure is bound to happen. One thing that I've noticed about the current generation is also they are not able to accept failures. We were a lot more resilient to failures, but my son, my daughter is not. I keep telling them that life is not a bed of roses, So not be afraid. Everybody is here for you. Your teachers are there, your parents are there, your friends are there. Somebody will support you in that course. So be ready to take risks, be ready to continuously learn, be ready to embrace failures, and may you have a bigger impact on the society for the days to come. I wish each and every one of you who is graduating here today all the very best in your life and your careers. And I also want to congratulate all the parents who actually spend money in getting you through this course. And thank you so much for that. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir, for those thought-provoking words. Now, we move on to the address by guest of honor. We have here Ms. Lekha Balachandran, the managing partner, Resitech Electricals. Ms. Lekha Balachandran, the visionary founder of Resitech, has carved an indelible niche in heavy electrical equipment manufacturing, distinguishing herself as a trailblazing woman entrepreneur in Kerala. Armed with an engineering degree, Lekha embarked on her entrepreneurial journey post-marriage, showcasing unwavering dedication and resilience. Her stellar contributions have garnered widespread acclaim, evident in prestigious accolades she has retrieved, including the SMA Awards by Destination Kerala, FICCI Made in Kerala Awards 2022 for the engineering sector, and the TIE Kerala Award for Woman Entrepreneur of the Year 2017. Lekha's exceptional achievement extends to being honored as the Dhanam Businesswoman of the Year 2016, Recipient of Best Transformer Brand in Kerala Award 2018 from Kerala Small Scale Industries Association and the Hindu Economic Forum Navaratna Award, among numerous others, underscoring her profound impact and leadership in the industry. I invite Ms. Lekha Balachandran to address the gathering.
Respected Chairman of SCMS Group, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, proud parents, faculties of this institution, and most importantly, the graduating students. A warm good morning to one and all. It's an honor for me to stand here today for this momentous occasion, and I feel a sense of pride and excitement to see the future holds for you people. Education is the most important weapon which can change the world. It's a passport to the future. And the future belongs to people who prepare it for today. You can see educated youth all over the world, Indian youths all over the world, excelling or shining in their fields. We all are really proud of that. I'm sure everyone sitting here is really proud that Indian students are excelling, shining all over the world. And you people are lucky, in fact, because you are living in a century of India, the growing century of India, I would say. We have lots of opportunities for you. And actually, in our generation people some 30, 35 years back, there weren't much opportunities. And we were constrained to choose the limited opportunities. Now for you, it's not like that. Immense opportunities waiting for you. And I heard from the directors that almost 80%, more than 80% of the students are already got placements. Congratulations for that too. And graduates, today mark the culmination of your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. It's your dedication for learning or ability or the sincerity to learning that brought you here for this graduation ceremony. The friendship you made here, and the mentoring from this institution, or the guidance from this institution, made you remarkable personalities. And I'm sure this will bring you throughout your life to become successful, as Sir said, successful entrepreneurs or successful managers. The road ahead may not be as you think. It may not be as rosy as you think, or there may be uncertainties. But think there are huge opportunities waiting for you. Embrace it with all the negativity or all the challenges. Embrace that challenges. That will make you strengthen, and that will sharpen you. And there will be times your best may not be enough. There may be many reasons for that. But remember, when you do, as long as you do your best, that will be okay. Everything, rest will be assured. And I will say the dreams are not the one, will not happen simply because you dream that. It's the hard work behind every successful thing or the dream to come true. There should be hard work. Once our Prime Minister said, it's not the Harvard, it's the hard work make things happen. So without hard work, you cannot be successful. So be sincere to your work and be honest to what you do. in your profession. Nowadays, I think most of the professionals say about stress or about the work-life balance. You just think about a woman who is carrying a baby in her womb for 9 months plus. The last trimester may be more than 6 to 7 kg or 7 to 8 kg of weight. She never complains about that, right? Why? Why she is not complaining? Because she is doing with a passion, or she is enjoying that. Like after the childbirth, you just think the parents, mother and father, carries the baby till 2 years maybe. By that time, the baby may be 8 to 10 kg weight, but they never complains because they are enjoying it. Likewise, your job, never consider it as a stress or a burden. You enjoy doing the job, then it will not be a stress for you. And as Sir said, regarding the gender equality, I can say, I won't say proudly, I don't know. It's simply because of the gender inequality in our society or in my home. I turned to be an entrepreneur because my mom was so passionate about his only son among few girls. So I wanted to be like him in every action, everything what he does. And I wanted to be independent because nowadays girls were not allowed to go out, even to library we were not allowed to go alone. We will be supported by brother or someone else. No, never, anywhere else other than college, other than school or college, we were not allowed to go alone. So that gender discrimination made me to stand before you today, made me this much successful in my career or in my entrepreneurship. So, girls, don't worry about anything in your way. And not for the girls, for both gender, both boys and girls, I would say, your good days are yet to come. And remember, it can be whatever you wanted it to be. As you taken the oath and mentioned in the oath, do it with integrity, sincerity, and loyalty to the institution you are working. Thank you. All the best to all graduating students and to the proud parents. Thank you so much. Congratulations and my prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those mesmerizing words. Now, I invite Dr. Indu Nair, Group Director of SCMS Group of Educational Institution, to present the Urja Mementos to the Chief Guest and the Guest of Honor as a token of our gratitude. The Urja Memento is designed by the differently abled community, supported by the Urja Foundation, which is an ecosystem for empowering differently abled people.
Thank you, ma'am. I take this moment to invite Dr. Lishin M. Joshi, Associate Professor and Head of the Department of HR, PGDM, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you is indeed a profound sentiment that cannot be seen or touched, but it must deeply resonate within our hearts. Our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Anoop Ambika, Chief Executive Officer of Kerala Startup Mission, our guest of honor, Mrs. Lekha Balachandran, Managing Director, Resitec Electricals, our chairman, Dr. GPC Nair, our vice chairman, Professor Pramod P. Thevenur, registrar and group director, Dr. Radha P. Thevenur, group directors, Dr. Indu Nair, Dr. Baiju Radhakrishnan, deputy director, Mr. Pratik Naya, Principal, Dr. Shashi Kumar, then Director, Compliance, Dr. Philomena P. George, Professor and former Academic Dean, Professor K.J. Paulos, and other heads of institutions of SCMS Group, faculty members, delegates, parents, students, and of course, the illustrious graduating batch of PGDM 31. Today, as we stand here, basking in the glow of this convocation ceremony, I'm filled with immense pleasure and gratitude towards each and every one who has contributed to making this event a reality. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Anoop Ambika, Kerala Chief Executive Officer of Kerala Startup Mission, and to our guest of honor, Mrs. Lekha Balachandran, Managing Director of Resitec Electricals. Your presence has enriched our convocation ceremony. And you inspired us with your wisdom and experience. We are deeply honored by your gracious acceptance of our invitation and the invaluable insights and about the opportunities that you shared today will definitely be a guiding light for our graduating students. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our chairman, most respected Dr. GPC Nair, sir, who is a guiding light and a visionary who had a global vision of creating socially responsible global leaders. And I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to our Vice Chairman, Professor Pramod P. Thevenur, for his constant encouragement. Sir was there guiding us and supporting us always. And Dr. Radha Thevenur, Registrar and Group Director of SCMS Group of Education Institutions, is the driving force behind this event. Her words and action always encourage us in all the endeavors. Thank you, ma'am. And Dr. Indu Nair, our director, was the constant source of inspiration for all of us. Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Baiju Radhakrishnan, Group Director, was always with us to make this event a reality. Thank you, sir. And I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to Ms. Pratik Naya, Deputy Director, for her support. Thank you. And I would like to extend my sincere gratitude for the presence of Professor K.J. Paulos, former Academic Dean of SCMS Cochin School of Business, and Director Compliance, Professor Philomena P. George, and the Principal, Dr. Shashi Kumar, for their support and guidance. Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am. And dear parents, your presence here is a reflection of your enduring commitment. Thank you for your presence. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the graduating students. Your hard work, dedication, and commitment have culminated this momentous achievement. And special commendation are therefore Ms. Krishna Priya and Ms. Kirti Pillai for their outstanding academic excellence and exemplary all-round performance. As you step into a world armed with the knowledge and skills imparted by SCMS Cochin School of Business, remember that you carry with the legacy of excellence and integrity. I extend my best wishes to each and every one of you. An event of this magnitude doesn't materialize overnight. It requires meticulous planning and relentless hard work. Allow me to extend my gratitude to PGDM faculty members for their unwavering commitment and dedication. I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to our faculty assistant, Ms. Sunia, Srija, and our examination controller, Ms. Sujata ma'am, for their relentless support and hard work. And I extend my sincere gratitude to our placement team, Mr. George Joseph and Ms. Jasmine, for their contributions. On behalf of the organizing team, I extend my sincere thanks to our esteemed faculty colleagues from SSTM, SSCT, and to the administrative and technical staff for their unwavering support and contributions. Additionally, I would like to express my gratitude to the students of PGDM Batch 32 for your enthusiasm and dedication have truly made a difference. Thank you. Thank you once again to everyone who have contributed to make this event a reality. Let us continue to uphold the values of excellence, knowledge, and integrity that define SCMS Cochin School of Business. Once again, congratulations to the PGDM Batch 31, and may your future be filled with endless possibilities and boundless success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I kindly request Group Director and Registrar of SCMS Group of Educational Institution, Professor Dr. Radha Tevanu, to officially close the convocation proceedings.
I declare the 31st Annual Convocation closed.
I request everybody to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
We reach the final phase of the ceremony. The convocation procession shall return. The convocation procession will return in the reverse order by the same route and occupy the seats for the group photos in front of the main building. The audience should remain standing in front of their seats until the convocation procession leaves the auditorium. Also, kindly request to return the convocation robe to the respective room after the photo session. Once again, thank you all for your wholehearted participation in the ceremony. Thank you.